Hey everybody, this is Steve X bringing you the countdown to Black Ops 2. Today we're going to be talking about the theater mode and also the prestige options that will be available on Black Ops 2 when it releases on November 13th. So let's get started. And just a little comment about the gameplay we'll be watching here. This is a round of Kill Confirm that I played with some buddies of mine. And although we lost, it seemed like we did pretty good and there should be some good gameplay, and I actually had a pretty good round. So let me know what you think in the comments below and let's get started. So first up, let's talk about theater mode. First and foremost, theater will now be available in zombies. That's right, the zombies game type will have theater mode enabled. So that is huge, and it definitely shows that Treyarch is putting a lot of weight behind zombies, which is before kind of a niche market for them, but it has grown and has a huge following, and this is paying homage to that crowd. So this is great, and I expect to see lots of more zombie gameplay on YouTube and other places, so this will be really cool. So let's see what happens with that. Up next on our list of features for theater mode is the ability to bookmark gameplays. That's right, no longer will you be forced to wade through hours and hours of footage to find that one epic kill you had through your marathon weekend gaming session. You will now be able to bookmark it after you've played so that you know exactly where it is. You can come back and find that clip very quickly. Very nice feature. I appreciate this, and I'm sure a lot of other people will as well. Another new feature that should help you find those clips quickly will be a metadata filter. So now when you're searching through your huge library of clips, you'll be able to sort and search on aspects such as kills, number of dom points captured, number of defends, flags captured, whatever it is you want to look for. You should be able to see those stats that actually helped you make that epic game and help you locate those clips quickly. You will also have the ability to sort your videos by a community filter, which I'm not really sure what that means just yet, so we may have to wait until launch day to see how that's actually implemented. But you will also have the ability to up and down vote, aka flag, your videos for like or dislike, so that you can also find them that way as well. Next up is a super cool option. This is called the highlight reel. Now what this does is it allows you to load up a gameplay into the theater mode, click a button called highlight reel, and instantly it will create a montage of your best moments throughout that game. Most likely based off your kills, but apparently you will be able to go in and change settings to include deaths and how much time before and after kills. Some really cool things. So if you're looking to get started making theater modes and you just want to get started and have a starting point, this is the option for you. The highlight reel will create that montage for you, and you can even go in afterwards and edit the clip that it made. So that makes the highlight reel my favorite addition to the theater mode, because this allows anyone to go in and get started making a gameplay with minimal effort, and you can have something really cool to show your friends and show off online. The next feature being made available will be a little more on the advanced side, but I guarantee you will be epic what people can come up with here. And this is the ability to attach a camera to an object. That's right, whether it's you're throwing a hatchet, shooting a ballistic knife, a crossbow bolt, or an RPG, a predator coming down, you can attach the camera to that object and it will follow it to its destination point. I don't know if you've ever tried doing this manually with the previous versions, but it is a serious pain. And this will be so cool. There will be lots of Michael Bay wannabes out there utilizing this feature in their gameplays. So very cool. And the final update I have for theater mode for you is, in my opinion, more of an application update than anything, but they are doubling the number of clips that you can work with within a segment. That's going up from 10 to 20, so that's nice to have, gives you a little more flexibility. And then you will also be able to merge clips together. So once you have a section of clips put together the way you want it, you just merge them together and that is now one clip and it stays together. So very cool. And that covers it for theater, so let's move on to prestige. So first off, let's talk about the number of times you can prestige. Black Ops 2 is going to cap that at 10, at least right out the gate. We saw in Modern Warfare 3, it was 15, and then with an application update, they moved that to 20. So we'll see how that goes if that stays at 10, but that's how it's going to be at launch. Now, in the previous versions of Call of Duty, a lot of people got tired of prestiging because they didn't want to have to unlock all of their weapons, attachments, challenges, and everything all over again every time just to change their emblem. Well, listen up, pussies, because Treyarch wants you to prestige. They're even giving you some incentives. Weapon experience and earned attachments will all carry over, as do all challenges. So that's great. There's a lot of things you do not have to work for. Now, a lot of the weapon unlocks and some other aspects will still need to be unlocked, but that just kind of goes with the whole point of doing a prestige in the first place. It gives you something to earn as you go. But they also give you more things. So just like in the previous versions where you had prestige tokens that you use to unlock things, that is still coming back. You can still unlock a new create a class slot, or you can use one to fully reset all of your stats, which starts you from scratch. So if you're really hardcore and you want to start from brand new, like a brand new game, that's the one for you. Or you can use it to do what's called a refund, and this will give you back all of your unlock tokens that you spent so far, which will allow you to basically respec your character all over again. Now, when I say Treyarch wants you to prestige, I mean it. It's not going to be the same thing like in previous versions of Call of Duty, where basically the only thing you get is a new emblem unlocked when you prestige. No. It's going to be different. There are certain weapons or attachments or something that will only be available after you prestige. It is not fully clear yet what that will be and at which levels, but they have made it very clear that you will not get the full 100% Black Ops 2 treatment unless you do the prestiging. So they want you to go through full levels 1 through 10. So every level there will be something different unlocked that will apply to your gameplay. Not just a little emblem or token or something like that, but something that tangibly affects your gameplay. Now, do not take away from this the idea that Treyarch is limiting your gameplay if you do not prestige, because that is not the case. You still get pretty much the full gambit of all options available. There will just be some additional bonus perks or attachments or something. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what those are when they're actually announced at launch day. But there will be some additional cool things for those people that want to continue to play and put in the time and do that prestige. So personally, I welcome it because I do like to prestige. I do it just for the little emblem. I'm just a prestige whore that way. But for other people, we like to see something else, and I think it's great. I think it's a great way to do it. So we'll see how that works out. Oh, and in case I forgot to mention earlier, the maximum number of create a class slots that you can unlock with your prestige tokens is 5 additional slots. So there you have it. And with that, we wrap up this episode of my countdown to Black Ops 2, which will be available in North America and Europe on November 13th, 2012. And so if you like what you heard today, go ahead and give it a like. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you want to hear some more, go ahead and click on subscribe. I've got a lot more news coming up in my countdown to Black Ops 2 that you won't want to miss, so stay tuned. And thanks a lot and have a good day.